What is up, guys? Welcome back. Okay, so Eddie Brock is an investigative journalist. He is investigating the lawsuit of Life Foundation. So basically, what he does is he goes into this research facility owned by the Life Foundation. He's looking around, and he finds the symbiote known as Venom, actually. So then the symbiote hops into Eddie Brock, giving him unnatural abilities, but it's also controlling him. So his lungs failed, but he can never get broken bones because of the venom, of the symbiote. Yeah. So basically, what happens is he fights the because he then Venom starts then he starts making Eddie Brock go crazy. He hops into like a large fish tank at a restaurant, and then they start checking him out. And then, what happens is they take him to an MRI, which has like the sound frequency, and it kind of affects Venom to where it starts making it phase in and out of Eddie Brock's body. So then they know that, and then he starts talking. After it starts talking to his head, he gets a phone call. And then, yeah, he said one thing that the symbiote does is it makes him hungry a lot of times. And so basically, yeah. So then he fights everyone, and then he starts biting the heads off of people. I know it's gross. I was watching it, and what it does is what he does is he goes and gets rid of it because they do like an MRI. Gets rid of it, it pops out of his body, and it just stays there. Or so they think, because after that it climbs up the wall while the two people are talking. Annie Wei Ying and Cletus Kasadi. They're talking, so then it climbs up the wall into the air vent, and it goes down and gets a dog. Infects the dog, and then the girl sees the dog, and she's like you know how girls are with dogs, you feel me? And then she just like looks at the dog, and then the dog infects her. So then, the evil doctor Carlton Drake still thinks he has the symbiote, so he wants it back. So when he figures out he doesn't have it anymore, he leaves. They take him to a forest where they shoot, they tase him and leave him there. Then his girl Annie Wei Ying, who has the symbiote, kisses Eddie, transferring the symbiote back to him. And then after that, he gets into like fight where he tries to say, so he fights Carnage, which is actually Carlton Drake. So basically what that means is he fights Carnage to save humanity. If he doesn't, everyone in the world is going to have their own symbiote. But luckily, he wins the fight. He gets stabbed, but then he gets that power. So after, what he does is he slices down the rocket in which Carnage is in, causing the rocket to explode. Carnage dies, and that's the end of the movie. So now that that's done, I liked it. I liked it a lot. It really shows that, like, it gives another backstory, because, like, I like it when you see the villain's perspective, because, you know, you always see Venom and he's trying to fight Spider-Man. No. I think now Venom's gonna turn good, and that's why I liked it. And if I had to rate it out of 10, it'd be a 10 out of 10 perfect. Another perfect movie. And bye, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in another movie review.